Okay, so today we are going to be working on filling in all of this with the concrete, or my concrete, and that's the plan for today, and getting in the wooden docks. So I'll be back whenever I'm working on this stuff. It's going to take a while, there's quite a bit of work to do. All this cobble needs to be changed. So I'll be back whenever I'm done concreting that, and then we can start working on the actual docks. It's part 2 of doing Yellow District, the Minecraft medieval docks, or just part of into Isla. So yeah, I'll be back whenever I'm done filling in all of this with concrete. So I think I've already talked about this, but I'm going to do it again. So what I do is when I'm making this concrete, I just cut off random pieces of the road. And then I fill them in with gravel. Alright, that's enough. I always do gravel first because I have the most of it. Next up, we go and do it again with andesite. This one. Right there. And here. Alright. Fill them in. Once you got them all taken out. And come back again and cut all the metals. And next you're going to do stone. And you just fill them in. So yeah, that's about how you do my style. So I'm going to do all of it like what I just did here. I'm do the same thing I did here, all the way around this way first. Whenever I get done going that way, I'll come back to tell you my progress update to show you the difference from this to this side. Okay, so I've added in the concrete on this side. Everything over here is still cobble, but as you can see, it's a big difference. I feel like it just looks so much better. Oh, also, you want to have more cobble than anything. Cobble should be your main block because you want to see it the most. Sometimes I don't put enough cobble, I have to go back and add more cobble. But I think I did pretty good this time. So yeah, that's what the difference is between something that I think is way better than this over here. It just looks, you can just tell it's way better than that, or this. Because I feel like just regular cobblestone should be like a foundation. Like, you see, on all my walls are foundations. If you have cobblestone like on the ground, I feel like it should, like this, it has to have other stuff in it to have variation because it's a road in a way. So this whole place is going to be a road. Same thing. So next I'm going to come over here and do this half. And I'll be back whenever I'm done with that. And we can get started on probably the thing I've been looking forward to the most is the dock itself. The wood part. So yeah, I'll be back after I get that done. Okay, so I've added all of this in. They're on both sides like this now. All of the concreted or medieval road is in place except for this spot over here. I wanted to do the end right here. It's a 5x5. I'm just going to go randomly. Okay, and then you just switch it. And you don't want 4 cobblestone together. 4 cobblestone together does not look right. There's too much space. They're similar. And I've gone through several stacks of cobble. I used all my cobble. I spent like a day in real life getting a bunch of what's it called, resources, and I've used them all already. Now this is pretty much about all you have to do. You just choose spots that are doubles, like this is 4, so I'm going to take one out right there. Now it's different on all sides, and I put stone in it. Alright, that's about it. Now, I'll be back whenever I got stone brick slabs, and stone brick stairs, and I got the wood to do the down there. I'll be back when I got the stuff to do that. Okay, so I got all the materials I need now. This is full of wood, and some things I gotta do still is go and kill the Ender Dragon, which I've already done once, and I went to the end in cities. I searched for 6 hours straight, or 3 hours, and then took a break, and 3 hours again. Not a single, I found 2 in cities. That was it. Not a single one had an Elytra. I literally have it memorized in my head, because I've ran over the same place so many times, and got the same thing. So I'm going to do is I'm going to reset the end cities, and see if I can go and find an Elytra. I also, once after I get my Elytra, I'll be working on finding a jungle, because I haven't found one of those. I still haven't found one of those, and I searched forever trying to find one of those too. My game is super spread out now, because I went off in every direction trying to find one. Could not find one. So, those are 2 things I have to do still in this game. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and keep putting all the stairs in. When I got all the stairs in, I'll start with the wood, and I'll be back. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and start working on the outside of the wood docks. I'm going to take it to about, I don't know, maybe here. I'll stop it there. Yeah, probably just inside here will only have wood on it. The outside is just going to be retaining wall for all the water and ships. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and do this off camera, build a thing, and I'll show you some just updates as I'm going. So this is what I've done so far. I put in the docks I wanted. I wanted to keep it inside because that's just a retaining wall to keep the upper docks up there. All the dirt to stay on because it's a mountain, it's a cliffside. So then I put in the docks itself, the wood part, and I'm going to fill the inside up with the spruce planks. This is what I got so far. So I'm going to go ahead and fill this in with the planks, and then I'll be back. Okay, so I had all the things in, all the wood in, and then I changed it to dark oak on the outside because I think it looks better. So next thing I have to do is figure out where I'm going to put a staircase. Haven't got that far yet. I'm going to probably put in some slabs on top of the wood, and then put fences along the edge. That's what I'm going to do. So I'll be back when I got that done. I gotta find a place to put a staircase to, so more progress updates to come. So I added in on the docks. I haven't put what's it called, fences in because I don't think it needs it, because it's supposed to be like ships coming up to the dock. So I may or may add those, or may not. I'm not sure yet. Then all this area, I may put like some houses or like a tower or 2. I really haven't decided yet, but so far it looks really good. So yeah, this has been the docks so far. I don't know. I don't know what I'm gonna do next. I haven't decided. I think I'm gonna go ahead and try to add fences or something. I'll just keep testing stuff out. I'll be back if I find anything else out. Anything good, because currently, I don't know. Right now it looks fine how it is, but what else can you add to this? I mean, I still gotta make ships and stuff later. Yeah, ships are gonna be fun to build. I haven't built any of those ever. First time for building ships, that's gonna be a whole good episode. Yeah, I think I'm gonna put a tower at the top of this one, and I'll just put like a house on top of this one. Maybe put a house there and a tower. I haven't decided yet. I'm gonna have a tower here because there's a tower there. Alright. Yeah, so I'll put a big house here for shipyard and put a tower up there, put like ships and stuff, little market and stuff. Alright, I'll get to it. Actually, I think I've changed my mind. This is going to be it for this episode, so this is part 2 of the Yellow District, Build My Docks. So yeah, thank you for watching, and that's going to be all. I'll get to part 3 soon, which will probably be finishing up this docks and then adding buildings up in the second part. I bet part 4 is going to be just a whole tower by itself. Alright.